shit. All right. It has been a hot minute since I have done one of these. If that's not copyright free, I'm gonna put the fake dislike button. It's advertised copyright free for 11 hours. Which I have a playlist on Spotify for later, but it's not as chill. So I took the alternative. Yeah. Is everything working? I hope so. It's really quiet. Is that just me? That might just be me. I don't know. I don't even know if anybody even knows what this channel is anymore. I wouldn't blame you. You know. Fucking, did we drop to... No, we're still at 1.7. Yeah, there was... I remember there's a lot of people who used to... A lot of regulars who would show up, and it was overall a good time. Well... I'm just kind of doing this for me. I really just... I don't know. Even if nobody wants to... Oh shit, Tanner's here. This is crazy. Why'd the music stop? Oh, just... That was just a minute-long song. Awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit. One, about just where I've been for the last 2 years. And, dude, I want to talk about the fucking news that they dropped last week. I was going to make a video on it, and then I was like, I'm never going to edit that. So, yeah. How have you been, Tanner? You just chilling? I don't know. I guess I'll just kind of just start talking. I went on a long rant yesterday to myself because I was recording it, and then I was like, this is an hour long. You're tired? Yeah. I bet. I'm just gonna let me open up my. You're pumped for this stream? I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably not gonna play anything for a while. I just no. I probably will play later, but for now, I just kind of wanted to just talk, see if anybody remembers what this channel is. My last video is technically a year ago, but that was the GoPro video. Why I post those on here, I don't know. It was really stupid. Technically, my last real video is the best of 2020, and that is 2 years ago, according to YouTube. So probably about 2.5 years old. And then my last Overwatch video was like November of 2020. Which is very weird to think about. Yeah. I mean, time flies, man. It really doesn't feel like I haven't uploaded that long ago, but there's been so much shit that I've gone through in the last 2 years. I'll give like little spark notes. One, graduated high school. I didn't really post anything the second half of the year of the school year, so 2021. Why? I don't know. I think I was just lazy, and I was working on that piece we played for the senior class. I don't know, that took up a lot of my time. Yeah, besides that, I really just, lazy. Just trying to get ready for everything after that. Then during the summer, I did DCI. That took up about 3 months of my life. That's a whole nother thing. And then after that, went right into college, so not really much time to play anything. One, I was physically gone for 3 months, and then the other stuff, I kind of just had other things to focus on. I still played, like, whenever I could. I just never had time to edit anything or stream anything. I did stream a little bit. I know I streamed Village a little bit. That was just a game that I thought was fun at the time, when I think people were worried that I just became a Resident Evil channel. Just not true. If I look at my... Let me look at my streams. Yeah. Well, that was 2022. That was March. Oh, I'm skipping a year. I skipped 22 or 21. I don't remember why I didn't upload much in 21. I think I was just trying to focus on life. Trying to enjoy my last year of high school. As much as you can. The Village streams are fire. I enjoyed them. I really liked those streams. They're unlisted now, but they're in a playlist, so anybody can go watch those. I had a good time doing the Village of Shadows run. I remember that was just like probably like what, a week? Oh no, that was like 3 months. Oh yeah, because I did one stream and then I just didn't play it for like 2 months. Yeah. Well, yeah, I've just been fucking very busy over the last 2 years, and I feel bad because I do miss making videos. Like there will be times where I'll go back and watch them, and yeah, they're kind of cringe, especially whenever you get past like 3 years. You're just like, oh, that's what I sounded like. People actually watch that, but I'm glad I did the whole YouTube thing for a while. I had a really good time with a lot of it. I did not like editing, especially towards the end, which is why a lot of uploads slowed down. But you know, what are you gonna do? The 1,500 sub channel. That's not that high of a priority, you know. Like that's a lot of people, but the concurrent people who actually like would watch stuff was probably under 100 usually, which again is a lot. But compared to other channels, it's kind of, you know, it was not as big of a priority as it was whenever it actually popped off in like fucking middle school, which is crazy to think that that was my peak YouTube. I traveled from retail to salty, dude. I remember I saw a meme. I sent it to like anybody who would understand it. I think I sent it to you as well. I was just like, I know people will have to get this, and I just sent like that and then the thumbnail. God. So yeah, that's just kind of a spark note of where I've kind of been. I've still been playing Overwatch. You know, it's not like I just didn't play for 2 years. I was a pretty consistent player. You can ask anyone. I know IRL. You know, I played as much as I could, especially in this last year. Man, if y'all haven't heard about the PvE news, it's just depressing, man. Like, it's so sad. Oh, I got a Discord notification. I should probably that would be a good idea. There's ads on here? Oh shit. Dude, I didn't even know that there was ads on my streams. That's crazy. Discord. This is gonna be the first time anyone's typed in the CDC Army Discord in so long. I put it in updates, right? Yeah. Okay. The CDC Army, yeah. That was such a cringe name for it. But that was... I thought it was cool. Sure, I'm on my main account. Yeah, okay. I think it'd be really funny if I was just on the wrong channel. But yeah, if y'all didn't hear, the whole point of Overwatch 2 was the PvE, right? You know, talent trees, hero missions, story missions. You know, all the stuff they promised at BlizzCon 2019, like almost 4 years ago. And last week, they very discreetly just said, "Oh yeah, we scrapped talent trees and hero missions," and they probably went about it in like the worst way possible. They had like a 40-minute like it was like a developer stream. I don't remember what it was. It was like a stream about like talking about the new Star Watch game mode, which is mid as fuck, by the way. They're talking about how hard they worked on it, and I was like, okay, yeah, cool. I'm glad that the devs at least enjoyed it. And then for like a 10-minute segment, just talking about, oh yeah, yeah, everything you've been waiting for the last 4 years is just gone. It's not happening. Which is just fucking awful, dude. Like, holy shit. If you know, if you've played Overwatch, you've heard about the news. Like especially now, I'm a whole week late to it, over a week now. I wanted to share my thoughts on it. Let me tell you a little story. So, it is 2019, right? You got sophomore year me, just kind of. I'm in history class, right? I've finished all my shit. I just had to sit there and kind of do nothing for like 30 minutes. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to put in my earbuds and I'm going to look at the BlizzCon stream because there's been leaks about Overwatch 2 happening. Were they reliable leaks? We didn't know. We just knew that it was something being talked about. And they showed that 0-hour trailer and the gameplay trailer, and I had a little tear going down my face. I remember this vividly. I wasn't like baby crying, I knew the situation. I'm in the back of class, Granted, everyone's just fucking talking to each other. They're just either talking or watching Netflix or doing whatever the fuck you do whenever you have nothing to do at school. But I was just in the back of the class, like, oh my god, this is actually happening. Like, this is real. I won't lie, 2018 Overwatch, Brig fucking killed it. I still hate that character to this day. They rebuffed her like last season for some ungodly reason. Yeah. I just remember I went home and I rewatched it, like, to make sure I wasn't just imagining things. And it was real. It was real. And then they said, like, yeah, we're going to go in the dark for, the time being until this is fully ready. And I just remember everyone was like, yeah, fine. Yeah, do that. Finish making this game that looks fucking sick. And then it's like 2.5 years of nothing. Just silence. And then they finally release, quotation marks, Overwatch 2. Which is basically just Overwatch 1, but, less things. Hey, what's up, Demarie? Are you driving right now? Or are you flying there? Yeah, I just remember, like, I was gone. Like, I was unable to play. Oh, you haven't left yet? I was unable to play the beta because I was in, like, fucking Michigan. Oh, you leave at like 7. Oh shit. But I just remember, like, I could see videos on it and I was like, finally, like, new shit, It's been so long. And then I finally fast forward to like October 4th when the game actually drops. Hey, what's up, Kim? I remember it was like 12:30 in the morning. I was finally able to sit down and get on my Xbox. My roommate was asleep, and I was just sitting there like, I could finally play Overwatch 2. It's finally happening. And I'm just waiting in that long ass queue time. And I didn't even get to play it that night. I just remember I was like, this isn't happening. I have an 8 a.m. tomorrow. And then I remember I played the next day, so I think it was like the 5th or something. You'll be on an hour. Oh shit. I'll probably be playing by then. My plan is to just vent for like 30 minutes, and then just play a couple games. I really just wanted to get something out because I haven't uploaded in 2 years. I've done streams, but they've been Resident Evil streams, so they don't really count. Oh yeah, I haven't even gotten to like the. I'm gonna get to a part where I'm just like complaining, like, why is this gone? Why is this gone? Why is it taking this long for this to happen? I'm kind of going through the history of my experience right now. But yeah, the next day I played and I'm like, oh, it's fun. It's a cool game. I don't have a script. I tried recording a video last night. I see you, man. I tried recording a video last night and it just didn't. Like, I rambled for like an hour and a half. I'm like, I'm never gonna edit this. There's no point. Anyways, I keep getting on tangents, which is basically what this is. It's just a long tangent. Where was I? Yeah, the day after it launches, I load up Overwatch 2, and I just remember, like, that same tear. It goes down my face. I'm like, it's real. It's actually here. And that euphoria lasted for about a minute. And then I start looking around, I'm like, oh, my account is all gone. Which wasn't a big deal. You just had to merge your account. It took a few days for that to happen. And then I remember I was looking around. I played like a couple games. And I was like, okay. They redid a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of the music's changed. Why? I don't know. There's new maps, new game mode. Only one new game mode. And only 3 new characters. Which is kind of underwhelming, I'll be honest. At the time, I was like, finally, some new shit that's coming out. And then, granted, the 3 new characters that came out, I think are great. Well, I think 2 of the 3 are great. One of them is a little iffy. I'll just say it right now. Kiriko, I think, is one of the greatest characters in the game. Like, not only like is she like great meta wise, but she's just really fun to play. Alright, wrong button. If you look at my profile, she's like she's already like in my top 10 with 60 hours, and she's been out way less than a lot of these characters. Junker Queen, I think, is really fun. I actually do enjoy playing Junker Queen. She was very underpowered when she launched, but I heard in the beta I think she was kind of busted, so give and take. I like Junker Queen. I like playing her. When I do get the chance to play her, I have a good time. And then Sojourn is kind of there. She's not a bad character by any means. I remember I tried learning her the small time I did have to play during Season 1. I'm not very good at her, but I know she was hard meta for a while. But yeah, those are the only 3 characters we got at the launch, and it was kind of sad. Granted, like, there was characters like Orisa that got completely reworked. Mei got changed, arguably for the better, but it doesn't really mesh with her kit, I think. Who else got changed? There was a lot of CC that was gone. Like, the stunt Bastion got a pretty significant change. Overall, I think it was good for the game, but it was just like a balance update, It was a shop update. That's all. That's really all it was. Is 3 new characters, like 6 new maps, which, that's a lot of maps, but only 1 new game mode, so it's you kind of need at least like 2 or 3 if you're gonna drop a game mode like push. And then a battle pass. They got rid of loot boxes, which that was another thing that kind of pissed me off. I had 1,000 loot boxes that I was planning on opening, like a few days before Overwatch 2 launched, and they just opened them for me. which kind of just, you know, just salt in the wound. The shop, I don't like the shop. It's such a Fortnite thing to do, and a lot of it is just skins that you could already get. It's like the worst part. Like, look at this bundle. I already had all of these skins, but like if you're a new player, that's like probably like $20 or something like that. Like this skin, like all these skins are already a thing. The only new skin here is this one, and it's okay. It's all right. Like there's nothing great about it. They redid the Overwatch League stuff, which I think was really cool. I remember I had some credit. I still have a couple credits left. I remember I did get the Kiriko one because for a lot of the main characters I play, I have like their Overwatch League skin, at least for Dallas Fuel. Just just something I like to do. Like I have, pretty sure I have Genji's. Yeah, I have Genji, the OG Genji one. I think I have Honest, maybe. It doesn't really tell. Oh yeah, I do have Honest. I think I have Widows, and I know I have Ashes because when she came out, she didn't have very many skins. Yeah, I have Widows. Let me check Ash. I probably have hers. Yeah, I do. I have Ash. I know I have Orissa's. Like, it's the same thing. For Orisa and Ash, when they came out, they didn't have very many skins at the time. So I was like, you know what? I might as well. Which now they both have skins I like. I fuck with both of these skins. What was I talking about? I just went on a big tangent. Oh, Overwatch League. Skins. What led to skins? Oh, the shop. Yeah. The shop, it's a change. Like, I think it's good for the devs and, like, the company, but for the game itself, it's kind of just, it's whatever. And then the battle pass is like the other big thing. This battle pass is kind of mid, if I'm being honest. I don't really like this skin that much. It's okay. I used it for a little bit, but I just went back to the Rhyme skin. There's a couple good stuff in here. Like, I think the Mercy skin's good, but again, Mercy's one of those characters that has like 20 good skins. So like, unless you're like a hardcore Mercy player who like switches skins every round, I'm gonna stick with my fucking Atlantic skin. I think this one looks cool. But again, she has like all these fucking dope ass skins. Yeah, so many. Like there's not really a point to having another cool one. I guess there's a point to having it, like for new players who don't have it. All these other ones. I don't know. Yeah, so initially the launch of Overwatch 2, I never made a video. I didn't have time to make a video. I barely played the game. I didn't really touch comp. Technically I did play a little bit, which I don't remember any of those games. But I never placed, which screwed me over in the next season, I'll tell you. Yeah. Oh, another thing. All my stats are gone. Like, that whole climb from Season 4 of being bronze to, it was like 22, I think. 20, somewhere in the 20s that we finally hit Masters. All that progress that you could see is just gone. Which, it sucks, man. That's like, I loved that there was all this data here that you could just look through. But whatever, man. It's not the biggest deal, but I know for a lot of people that's like, dude, that sucks. Before I'm starting to think about stuff that I want to complain about that are just gone. Let's talk about Season 2. Season 2 I played a lot of. I was on Christmas break for most of it. So I had about a month, about, I think it was mid-December to like mid-January. I was home, and I didn't have my big setup that I have right now. I just had my MacBook to kind of record with. I brought my MacBook and my Elgato home, and obviously my Xbox. But yeah, I remember I recorded a lot of stuff on there, and then eventually I had to go back to school, so I just never edited it. So it's just taking up space on my Mac. But I enjoyed Season 2. Ramatra came out. He was a really cool character. He's probably my favorite character out of the tanks to play, if I'm being honest. I think he's just badass. The way he's designed, the way his lore is. And I like playing Orisa and Junker Queen as well, and Diva. I like playing Hog, but he's kind of shit now. I don't mind most of these tanks. It's Wrecking Ball and Doomfist I just can't play. But yeah, I enjoy Ramatra. I think he's a pretty dope character. I recently just bought his gold gun, which I can afford another one. I just don't know how to get it for. Yeah, he's fucking sick. I think he's a really cool character. I know he's probably like the main villain for the campaign that's coming out, which the fact that is coming out in chunks is stupid. They either drop it all at once or just wait. I don't think they should be doing like a couple missions a season. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna give a shit about the story, you know? If I have to wait 3 months between every mission, then I'm gonna lose interest. A lot of people are gonna lose interest. Will I still play them? Yeah. I've been waiting 4 years for that. Yeah, I'm gonna play them. But like, will I be as invested as I could be? No. But yeah, Season 2. I love Season 2. I think it was really fun. A lot of my friends were home. We could all play. It was overall just a good time. Was there a new map? Yeah. Shibali came out. I think that's a really good map. Shibali's a good map. Ramatra's a cool character. And then Season 3 happened. And I had some time to play Season 3. I had a decent amount of hours. There wasn't marching band happening, so I could usually play a little bit, if I wasn't busy doing work or practicing for concerts and such. But yeah, Season 3 was fine. Yeah, you could tell I didn't have nearly as much playtime. I basically one-tricked Kiriko because she's just really good. They're kind of fucking with her right now, which is annoying, but whatever. I just remember if you remember what I said, since I didn't play Season 1 placements, it just threw me in like Plat 4 on support. When I was high Masters, before I left for DCI, I'm pretty sure I was like mid to high Masters. So I spent a lot of Season 2 just climbing, and I re-ranked Diamond 1 like 4 or 5 times, and it pissed me off. I do not like the new rank system. It is really stupid. Anyways, I eventually hit Masters 5, and I was like, I'm not playing anymore. So I just didn't play support for the rest of the season. And my tank's gold 4. I didn't fucking really touch the other 2 roles. Season 3, I kind of played a little bit more DPS. My support was back and forth. So I'm like, why the fuck am I even trying? And then I played a little bit of tank. Not too much. And yeah, no new character. The battle pass was pretty good. The mythic skin, I think that's what they're called, for Kiriko. It's really cool. I think it's probably her. I don't want to say her best skin. I like using it. I think this skin and this skin are like my 2 go-tos. I'll probably swap between those 2. I'll sometimes use this. And this one's pretty cool too, except it's kind of just a reskin. If you really think about it, it's a reskin of the default. You can see clips on it. But yeah. Oh shit, I switched out. Cool battle pass. That was the only real... oh, there's a new map. The Antarctica one. Which is okay. I think the more I play on it, the more I like it. But just playing it on its own, I didn't really... I didn't, you know... It took a while for people to actually know how to play it. So, now that we're kind of past that learning curve, I think it'll be a little more enjoyable. And that kind of fast forwards us to Season 4. Which is where we're at right now. Season's okay. The Battle Pass is mid as fuck, if I'm being honest. All these titles are kind of lame. Like, this skin's cool. If you don't have any other cool Sigma skins, then yeah, sure. It's a cool highlight intro. Like, again, like I said, the Mercy skin is cool. I kind of already went through some of it. There's good stuff in here, but it's just kind of, I don't know. It's kind of meh. Yeah, I mean, like, again, if you don't have skins, sure, these are kind of cool skins. It's like really space themed, which could be cool. And then Lifeweaver is the new support. And I'll be honest, he's kind of dog. He's not the greatest character, you know? He's not horrible, I don't think. But, like, compared to the other 4 characters that have been added for Overwatch 2, I think... okay, my fucking headset's fucking up. He's okay. He has the pedal. You can do, like, tech with that. I fucked it up. There's the pull. And then his heal. Like, he's not horrible. He's not a great healer. He's a good support if you have, like, a ball, you know? That's, like, the most I've used him, is if I have a ball on my team, I'll kind of use Lifeweaver to pull him out and kind of just save him. But, like, if not him, I'm playing Ana or Kiriko, you know? Like, I'm not gonna play, he's not my go-to. Like, he's a flex. He's a flex support. I'm pretty sure that's what the community's kind of categorized him as. I don't know, man. Yeah, he's okay. I think out of all the characters that got added, he's definitely the weakest. Which is why I think they waited so damn long to kind of release him. That, or he just took a while. But, like, I remember they said, like, they've been working on Ramatra since, like, 2017. Which, he's in the Storm Rising cinematic. I don't know, man. Okay. It's gonna play this fucking music. Here, we'll just hover in the heroes. Anyways, yeah, season 4, it's okay. It's definitely a season I've played, like, not as much as season 2, obviously. Like, it's not over yet, but I've played this season the second most of the 4 seasons. And it's just fun. Like, I have fun sometimes playing it. It's not like it's completely boring, but, like, content-wise, it's like the new map was like a custom map made by, like, a creator or something. So that's just kind of, you know, just there. I haven't played it after I played it when it came out, like the first week. I don't know. I don't even know where you go to play it. It's probably in a custom game somewhere. Yeah, and then they dropped the news. The Overwatch 2 is pretty much just a cash grab, you know? A lot of people were buying skins because they were trying to support the developers on PvE, and that's just not happening anymore. Well, okay, when I say it's not happening, yeah, there's still a campaign coming out, but it's a campaign. It's like, it's not going to be replayable at all. You know, you'll probably play it like a couple times, depending, because there's probably, what, 4 characters per mission. You'll probably play it once on each character, maybe go for like a high score on something. You know, there'll still be things to do on it, definitely, like most definitely, but is it going to be, you know, what we thought it was? No. It's not going to be enough to excuse the 2.5-year content drought we went through. It's not enough to excuse like the straight up lackluster additions to the game that we've had to sit through for the last 6 months or so. Like, it doesn't excuse any of that, which, you know, it just feels like we were kind of led on. You know, apparently they've known this since like December, or like, actually probably before that. I think they knew it before they even launched Overwatch 2, that it wasn't going to be the same as we thought it would be. And the fact that they just kind of kept that to themselves until, like, you know, this is probably like the perfect time for them. There's probably some shareholder thing going on right now, and they just had to wait until after a meeting or before a meeting. You know, I don't know how any of that shit works, but I know that, you know, it was a corporate decision. I'm not mad at the developers or anything. I'm not mad at Aaron Keller. They're just doing their job, you know. They have to look out for their own job. They can't just like say, "Hey guys, you know this thing that you're really excited about? It's not actually happening." They had to wait till they were allowed to say something about it, which is really, it's just awful. And it sucks because, like, I'll go into like Flats or Emong or Siegel. You know, they're all fucking disappointed. You know, the whole community is just upset. You know, and rightfully so. But like, I remember devs were saying like, no, it's still gonna be really fun and like really good, and we're putting a lot of work into it. Like, I feel bad for the devs because, you know, they pour their fucking life into this stuff, and it's just kind of, you know, oh, on a whim, here you go. We're not doing this anymore. It was apparently like too much effort, too much like work for one team to do that and run the main game. And, you know, this whole time we thought, you know, we're not getting very much updates because it's just kind of like a smaller half of the team working on the live game. Apparently most of the team was working on the live game, which kind of just infuriates me a little bit. I'm like, then why are we having a lot of these content droughts if most of your team is on this game? Like, what are we doing? Like in Overwatch 1, if there was an issue, they'd fix it pretty damn quick. At least during 2016, 2017, there's a bug, it was fixed within like 24 hours. Server issues, they'd fix it. You know, new character drops, there'd be patches pretty damn consistently. You know, it's just sad, man. You know, when I heard this news, I was kind of pissed off. Like, I just feel like I've been led on, and I know a lot of people feel that same way. Let's talk about some stuff that I'll kind of go through some stuff that I think is a good change, but I want to talk about stuff that's just gone, you know, for no reason. Let's just click on this real quick. You see that thing right next to my name? the 45 with the icon, the border, those are gone. They're just like blue rings now, which it's so much lamer. Like when I saw that in like the trailer, I thought that was just because like, oh, it's just in beta. No, that's just how it is. Why? Because people were probably being toxic with it. Like, oh, you're this high level and you're in silver. Like, who gives a shit, man? You can't let a couple people ruin like something that's just really cool. Like I liked, you know, being able to flex that I had played this game. I like flexing that I didn't have a life for a while, you know? It's just like, you know, I was probably gained a whole border over COVID, you know? Another thing, what's it called? Endorsements. They're still a thing. But remember when it used to be shot caller, good teammate, and sportsmanship? It's just, I think it's just called sportsmanship now. But it's just gold. It has the shot caller color. Why? I don't know. I actually don't know the reason for getting rid of that. Like, I thought it was cool to check, and you could see, like, oh, this guy has a 4, and he's, like, mostly, you know, gold and a couple green, a little bit of purple. So he's like a big shot caller. He usually makes the calls for the game. I like seeing, like, okay, this guy's a good teammate. This guy's just overall, like, he's just a good player. And then if you had someone who was, like, lowly endorsed, and they just had, like, green, then you're like, okay, this guy's kind of an asshole. You know, it was... Well, I don't think they should have gotten rid of that, you know? Yeah, it's still here. But all, like, the cool stuff around it, like, the detail in it, it's just gone. It's just like, oh, here's an endorsement. Oh, you're 4 now. Oh, you're back to 3. Oh, you're 2. Okay. Like, it doesn't feel the same consistency as it did in Overwatch 1. On Fire is gone for way too long. They said it was something with the engine. Like, they didn't build it. I'm like, then why? You know, I feel like a lot of this stuff they could have added before they dropped the game, you know? And, like, it took them till Season 5 to add On Fire back. And they're marketing that as that's got marketing point, you know? It's like, you shouldn't make a mechanic that you took away a marketing point. That's just stupid. That shouldn't be a selling point. That should be a given. Like, you know? That should have been back Season 2 at the latest. And now, I don't even fucking care anymore. Like, I'm glad it's coming back, but, you know, half the character, like, no, all the characters, they have voice lines that say, oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm fucking popping off. They still say it. It just doesn't have the little ring, or the fire ring at the bottom left. I'm like, bro, what? I don't know. Even the new characters had it, so I was like, why is that even gone? End cards are gone. Why? Probably to get you into a game quicker. But, like, that was such a cool thing. Like, why would you get rid of that? My God, my microphone is dying. My headset. Remember when you hovered over this, and it would, it'd play a little arcade sounding tune? That's gone. Why? I don't know. There's actually no good reason for this one being gone. They probably just forgot it was a thing. It makes a little sound. Like, makes a little level up sound, but, like, it used to play those cool little tunes that are just gone. Also, the little rewards that incentivize you to play the damn arcade, granted they were for loot boxes, but they're gone. Why weren't they just for, like, levels? Why couldn't you level up with that stuff? Or, like, at least XP, you know? There might be, like, challenges in here to play arcade or something. But again, these whole challenges, I don't even fucking do them. Like, I just get them from playing the game. Like this should be a fucking given. Say thanks to a support hero? Come on, dude. Stun 3 enemies with a shield bash. They're incentivizing you to play Brig. And I know 2 of these 3 are from mystery heroes. I'm telling you, man, it's just... These challenges are kind of a joke. I think... I don't know. Oh, another thing I didn't like about the launch. I have like 4 or 5 friends who they got Overwatch when it became free to play, and I've taught people how to play this game before. Like y'all know Ryan, Carl, 76001 or whatever the hell it was. He got the game in like 2018, 2019. I think it was 2019, and I taught him like pretty much most of what he needed to know how to play the game, and he turned out pretty good. He's like, I think he placed gold on his own. I think he might have hit plat on tank because he's actually a pretty good roadhog. Yeah, he doesn't play this game a lot, but when he does, he's not bad. He understands, all you need to know. But like, I've taught a couple people how to play this game, and how I usually start it is I'm like, okay, so just look at a character, like we'll go through like a practice range, and like just pick one that you think looks cool, and then they'll pick someone, like they'll pick Genji or they'll pick Reaper or someone that they think looks cool. I'm like, hell yeah. Yeah, just learn. Like, you don't need to know if they're good or bad right now. Because obviously Genji's dog shit in the meta right now. Just play someone you think looks cool. Like, get yourself interested in the game that you'll actually want to come back and play it, And over time, they're going to learn more characters. There's, 37 or something like that? Like, you're going to play it. You're going to experiment around. The thing I hate is that they'll pick someone, and then we'll go into a real game, and they're like, oh, they're locked. And I'm like, wait, what? Genji's locked? Granted, I don't know if there's still like difficulty ratings. I know there used to be. But Genji used to be like a 3 rated difficulty, which is like the hardest. I guess those are gone too. Pretty sure those were shown in here, somewhere in here, which they're just not now. Yeah, it used to say how difficult each character was. That's gone, but they're just locked, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. Who do you have? And they'll have like a quarter of the cast, like a quarter of the roster. I'm like, the whole point of this game in Overwatch 1 is that you had all the characters. You bought the game for like $40 or $60, however much it was when you bought it. And you had everything. Now you have to complete challenges. Granted, they said the challenges are not that hard. It's just kind of play the game. But like, you should be able to play anyone you want. They shouldn't be locked behind some fucking challenge wall. Especially the new characters who are like kind of meta when they dropped. Like, Ramatra became pretty damn strong for a while. Kiriko is always hard meta. Sojourn was pretty fucking strong. If you didn't have them, if you didn't unlock them in the battle pass, you're kind of just screwed, Like, especially if you're planning to play competitive. If you didn't have these characters, you're just kind of out of luck. Like, you're gonna get stomped. And I'm pretty sure they said like the average new player, at least during the start of Overwatch 1, was bronze. It probably went up to silver now. But I'm guarantee you a good reason for that is they don't have all the characters. So they're probably getting shit on by like a fucking like Widowmaker, and they just don't have Widow to kind of combat it. I don't know. I hate it. I don't like that the characters are locked behind a battle pass, or that are just straight up locked because you're new to the game. Like, that's what I hated about Siege. You had Recruit when you got the game, and you had to slowly unlock all of these characters, and they're all like, granted, some of them are more expensive than others, but it took me like over a year to get like most of the characters. And I would never play that game by myself. I would only play it if I had friends playing it. Like, that's what I didn't want with this game. Out of the 4 people I've taught, only one of them plays this game on his own. Like, he actually enjoys playing this game. And he has his own little group of friends that are all, like, silver, and it's adorable. But there's one person out of, like, the 5 people I've taught. And, like, the other 4, they'll play it if I'm playing it. Or if someone else they know is playing it. Which sucks. Like, I wanted them to be able to just hop on and play whenever they wanted to. And, like, if the game is not interesting to a casual like that, which is who they're fucking tailoring the game to right now, might I add, they don't give a shit about the competitive side of the game. They don't give a shit about the higher level players, the people who've been here for years. They just want new people. But new people are clearly not staying if you have a 1 in 5 retention rate. I don't know, man. Also, the challenges are dog. Like, this Symmetra skin challenge is a joke. It's sad, man. I didn't even know there was a competitive deathmatch until, like, the other day. Like, why is that a thing? Just to kill time. Say, hey, we have this happening. Like, no one cares. If people actually give a shit about competitive deathmatch, they're probably gold, and this is the only rank they can get higher. I don't know. I know that was a big thing in Overwatch 1, like, especially towards the end. Like, every couple months, hey, this arcade mode that you like playing, it's competitive now. Oh, competitive capture the flag. Oh, competitive no limits was probably a thing. Like, I bet I could fucking look through. And I remember I played a lot of them. Yeah, competitive 3v3, competitive 6v6, competitive capture the flag, competitive deathmatch, competitive mystery heroes. Competitive mystery heroes was kind of fire, though. I think that one was actually kind of fun. No limits, open queue. Oh, yeah, that's already a thing. Team deathmatch, Lucio Ball. Like, they just added competitive to a lot of their things, and, like, a lot of people didn't care that much. And granted, why would you? The whole draw of the game is the main game. Like, this whole arcade stuff is just a side thing for, like, if you're tired of pushing a damn robot across, an entire map. Or if you're getting tilted in comp, you go to arcade, or you go to a custom game, I titled this video, or this stream, Overwatch 0.9. The workshop was gone for a while. There's a lot of things that were just gone, and it made the game feel like a shell of what it used to be. Even right now, when they've added a lot of this stuff back, like, I think workshop is back. They fixed the flying Sigma bug. They fixed, they're doing good things to the game. But, like, I think in general, the stuff it's missing, it's just sad. Like, why couldn't we have had loot boxes still? Like, okay, sure, reset them, because, I would have just had everything new, just opened them up. But, like, Siege has alpha packs and a battle pass. Why did we have to get rid of them? Like, alpha packs are just loot boxes. Why did we have to get rid of loot boxes for the battle pass system? Why wasn't there loot boxes in the battle pass? Like, I feel like that's kind of a good way for new players, one, to get loot boxes and kind of reset the chain of like, hey, there's like 100,000 things in this game, like skin wise. You know, because if you're a new player and you're like, oh, this skin looks cool, and you don't have any normal credits, or you want to like say unlock all of the tracer skins, you know, like you can't unlock it unless you pay for all of them. Because OG players have legacy credits, which I have 66,000 because I kind of spent a couple of them. But everyone else, they just have Overwatch coins, which I hate. That's the name of them now. I thought they were just credits and then legacy. I guess they turned legacy credits into credits and then just normal credits to Overwatch coins. That's just stupid. I don't know. I think legacy credits is a good way for old players to keep them happy. But like, you know, new players are never gonna unlock all this stuff. Like, there's no way, unless you spend like, you know, a fortune on all this stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's sad. Like, I've been complaining a lot for the last hour, and I think I have a right to. If I'm being completely honest, I've stood by this game for almost 6 years, probably over 6 years, closer to 7, and they just kind of, it feels like a slap in the face with what they've done. You know. Oh, another small thing. I remember for Kiriko and Junker Queen, you could actually watch their cinematics here. And I was like saying, like, why can't you like click on Genji and watch the Dragon cinematic, or you click on Bastion and watch the Last Bastion, or Diva, or everyone who had a cinematic? Like, why couldn't you watch theirs? And then they just got rid of them in general. I realized that last night. I think at the very least they should have like the what's it called? The origin stories. Those should be on here. You should be able to click over here and watch them in game. You shouldn't have to go out to YouTube and watch a 6-year-old video on who Ana is, you know? And like the main draw to a lot of people, like I know most of my friends, a lot of them got Overwatch because of the cinematics. And we haven't gotten one in so long. Well, I guess we got 2 when Overwatch 2 came out. But, like, I don't know, man. I feel like they should have kept those going. Because after the Ashe cinematic, the McCree one, that one, there was what, like a pretty big gap. It was like a whole year, I think, until 0 Hour. And then like 2 years until we got Junker Queens. Also, I just want to. I'm just gonna try to finish up my rant because I actually do want to play the game. The amount of characters we have right now, it is sad to think about that we would have like 9 more characters in the game if they have not tried to do Overwatch 2. If they had just tried to keep this game going, because we were getting like what, 3 to 4 characters a year, maybe 2 to 3. We were getting a good amount of characters every year that they were actually working on this game. And then after, like, they kind of slowed down in like 2018, 2019. I think after Sigma, they really didn't add anything until Echo. And we didn't get anything for like 2.5 years. And then I remember y'all know Bobby. He was like, dude, there better be a lot of characters. And I was like, yeah, there's probably going to be like 9 by the time Overwatch 2 launches. There was only 3. We would have had so much more characters. So many more characters if they had just kept the live game running. Like, that is so sad to think about. Like, and the worst part is that apparently most of their team is working on the live game, and we can still only get a character every other season. Every other season? That is, I'm sorry, that's kind of unacceptable. Like, every other like, other games can do it every season. Granted, I know Overwatch is kind of a smaller team, but they were like boasting, like, hey, we expanded our team. Fucking show it. Like, it feels like we're kind of shrinking again. Like, every other season is not enough to keep people interested. Like, they said it themselves, the characters are the main draw of this game. That's why they lock them behind the battle pass, you know? If you're going to do that, you need to do it every season. Because I guarantee you, people are not going to give a shit about Season 5. Hell, I know a lot of people are going to leave during Season 7. Because no one's coming out Season 7. The new tank hero, which, God, they've been waiting a long time. You know, we're getting 2 supports in a row, but it's over the course of, like, 5 or 6 months. Like, Lifeweaver was not a good... Like, he's a cool character, sure. But to count him for, you know, the next character for the next couple months, it's kind of sad. Like, Ramatra, he was cool, yeah, sure. And then Season 3 should have been Lifeweaver. He should have came out then. Then they should have added another support character this season. Then the next tank hero next season. People would actually kind of care if there was, you know, if it was a seasonal thing. And if they can't do that, they need to extend the seasons. Like, yeah, I know they're long right now, but it is kind of like, I don't think that's, it's not a good thing that they can't even pump out a new hero every season, dude. Like, I'm naive. I don't know how game development works, but like, come on. And they said the reason we didn't get all these characters is because of talent trees, which aren't coming. It's just so sad, dude. We're gonna play the game in a second. I just wanted to get all this out. Probably about an hour. Yeah, hour rant. Sad, man. And I guarantee you, because I'll be back. I'll be in college again for my second semester or second year. I'll be able to play the PvE. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I just got a text. And will it be fun? I think it will. You know, if they've had, supposedly since 2017 or 2018 is whenever they started working on it, if they've had that long to work on this, I'm expecting something good. But at the same time, I've learned the hard way for Blizzard to set my expectations low. So I'm not going to overhype it. I'm just going to see what it is. And if it's good, then yeah, I'll be excited. But if it's just another archives mission, and then you gotta wait 4 months, then I'm, you know, what's the point? Okay, let's play the game. Will I probably rant? Yeah, I'll probably keep complaining. We'll play competitive. I just want to kind of get my heads going. My competitive progress currently is not great. 2 and 4. I don't think I have any DPS right now.
Welcome to Esperanza.
And then my support's like 1 and 4 right now.
Select your hero.
Okay. If someone could let me know how the sound is. I'll probably turn off the music in a second. Yeah, because I think the lo-fi vibe is kind of, it's fading out. Oh, Another thing that's gone, the OG music
I'll find my own path.
for loading in. It's like, why is that gone?
Systems calibrated for maximum
Um,
positive behavior.
I feel like a lot of the music is just changed for the sake of being changed, which some of it's not bad. Like the starting up music, I think is fine. But like the stuff like the play the game music, like I like the old one much better. All right, let's play some Overwatch. You guys haven't seen me play in years, you know. I feel like I'm a lot better at the game now. Granted, I have more game sense. Oh god, someone's in VC. Oh yeah, let me know if y'all can hear people in VC, because I think I'm definitely gonna be in team chat for competitive. Oh, the ping system was good. I never added any pauses that I think.
Like a gentle rain.
Okay, this guy's
Guys over.
LOSing me. Awesome. You know, it's quick play. It's whatever. Those comp, I'd be a little more
They took the robot
proactive.
from us. Enemy here.
Don't let them push it any further.
Big cleanse. Okay, we got a Ram now. Ram's pretty good against Ryan.
We have the robot. Concentrating on
Everyone's doing fine. Oh my god! Jesus Christ. Kind of just got slammed into that. The music's probably a
Done
little
playing
low.
around.
Here, we could turn off the lo-fi. It's been going for an hour and 8 minutes. I have music for streaming that I made probably a year ago. Let me kind of focus on the game real quick. Where'd that Echo go? Oh, she got healing.
Got one here.
That guy's got shattered.
I've got you. Got everything to protect you.
Oh, big tree. Ooh. What? What? Wait, how did that happen? Oh, I can't even watch the replay because they got that's a new chain. Okay, well we got it.
Thank you. They will be annihilated.
If I could get a pickup, that'd be great. But guess quick play. If you want to talk, we can talk about push a little bit. I think push at first was
Under my protection.
I didn't like it that much. Considering they got rid of 2 CP, which
Guys over.
was like 5 maps. And then they gave us only 3 push maps. I was a little disappointed.
Enemy here. Soothing your wounds. Let the Kitsune guide you.
Okay, we're just not gonna use that. I'm gonna use it.
A little more and we have the lead. You're welcome.
Anyways, that Zen's low.
Got one here. What's up?
Yeah, I got you.
No worries. Draw strength from nature.
Ooh. We're not doing this again. We're not doing this. Ram! I should teleport the soldier. Or him. Life Weaver just sitting up here. I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this quick play first. Trying to get my game sense back.
The spring
Who's this song?
anew.
Oh, this is like the classic NCS music.
forward spawn.
Okay, maybe I should just bot walk towards
Fall back. Let me bounce you out.
Awesome. That was the most bot thing I've done yet. Yo, what's up, man? What's up, Jackson?
I like
I haven't seen you in a long time.
Let's go. Hey.
Alright. What the hell is this guy doing? Ooh, perfect overthrow.
Enemy here. Restoring
Yeah, that'll be
balance.
fine. As long as he doesn't keep walking over off to the right, man.
3, 2, 1.
Like, I'm with you, dog. Push or no? Yeah, Jax, you missed like an hour-long rant about what the fuck, dude. They just jumped in front of that shit. That's insane. There you go. He lived. Yeah, I went on like an hour-long rant about what they've done to this game and how they fucking. It's just kind of a shell of what it used to be. You know, I still love playing the game. You know, obviously I'm playing it right now. And I also just wanted an excuse to stream. I thought he was gonna keep pinning. But
Finishing them off.
You are safe with me.
anyways.
Let the Kitsune guide you. Hear my balance. Got one here. We're pretty good together.
Many thanks.
Nice.
Let's push forward.
This is a very winnable game. We just gotta kind of get our shit together a little bit, which we kind of have. Our Ram just push up more. We need to make some space for us. Jackson, have you played Overwatch since like 2020?
I've got you.
Where's that McCree at?
No worries.
وريهم قوتك. duplicating
I
Zenyatta.
don't like the sound of that.
They have taken the robot.
I'm going this way.
Taking flight.
もう大丈夫。
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
We're kind of screwed here, aren't we? Okay, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going, dog. I'll teleport to you. There we go.
Thanks for the upgrade.
Oh shit.
Heads up.
Gaining altitude.
Oh, he's crazy. You're just going right in. I need to kind of pinch him, force him back a little bit. Freeze up. Yeah, he's a lost cause. Try to keep myself alive and both of us die. Oh my god, this guy keeps dodging my cleanses unintentionally.
I'm with you.
Oh, that's a shatter. That's a shatter. Big pool.
They got the robot.
Where is that? Yeah, so this is where we take our leave. Get that shit off me.
Hey.
Reaper, what are you doing, man?
Eyes on an enemy.
60 seconds.
I'll read chat in a sec. Fuck that kid. Oh, I just ate the same. Just ate the same fire strike twice.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Oh yeah, big combo. Here you go. Ooh, okay, where's popping all the ults, huh?
That's Fox power.
They counter our whole ult with 2 buttons.
We're outnumbered.
30 seconds.
Get me out!
I'm Uh-oh, they're pushing. More daijoubu.
Fuck that.
10 seconds.
Sakaya? Your wounds run deep.
God damn it, man. You need to go. Oh, we're gonna C9 because of that. No, we're not.
And we will be victorious.
This Ryan's gotta go, man. Oh my god.
Thanks.
Life Weaver saved my ass.
Enemy
Need to
here.
pick on him early. That's kind of huge.
Let me balance you out.
Shouldn't chase though. Should chase though. Alright, guys. we can push this. But where is that? This guy's dead eyes all over the place. Oh god. This ain't looking too hot. Yeah, that's it.
Push him any further.
Oh, the stream quality's goofy. Oh, it does look like shit. What the fuck? Oh, why is it like that? I played Overwatch 2 in it release. Played the battle pass without even buying it. Got bored the next season. Yeah. Yeah, I heard you were doing music at A&M. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, why does it look like that? That's kind of ass. Let me see if I can... I don't know if I could fit... That might just be my computer. It's just kind of... This computer's seen its fucking days, dude. Oh, I can't change the latency midstream. Maybe it's an Elgato thing. I love how I can change settings midstream. You know, that's such a great addition. You know. I can't. Yeah, if I want to fix that, I have to reset the stream. Oh, I don't want to play another one. Fuck. I didn't realize I was queuing. Sorry, team. I gotta go. Damara, I see you. Give me a damn second. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna reset. I'll reset the stream. Just kind of see if I can fix this. So yeah, I'll be back.